Welcome back to your favorite inconsistent gardener. I'm trying to be consistent with at least one video a week. I'm doing my best here and I'm so far so good. So this week we are finally going to paint the back wall and install the wood burning stove. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe we are here. I cannot believe we made it this far. Like, I've been wanting this project to be wrapped up since yesterday, since last week, since last year. You know what I'm saying? We are finally here and I'm just really excited. There one nice fire?
No, I gave you one right here.
The support. Does it ask do I need to cut nothing?
I don't think you need to come because you know water dye nothing in this one.
No, there's an ask. When you look for the blue tape. I saw it somewhere in the house a couple days ago, I can't find it. Painter's tape? The paint on the piece and I can't.
There's so many ingredients here. I might have a run I don't get on here.
Now, my paint choice is not what many probably expecting. No oranges, no bright yellows, or anything of that sort. I wanted something common in this area, something muted as well, because my garden is filled with beautiful, bright colors. I wanted this room to be calm, relaxing, and just peaceful. So I did not want to go bright, and I did not want to go too dark. So this is a color called Orchid by Sherwin-Williams. It's a historic color and it was not giving me Barbie pink or Pepto-Bismol. My stomach is upset. So I was like, okay, maybe this can work. I love the color in the container, but when I started to put it on the wall, I was not feeling it, to be honest. I started to doubt my color choices until the end. Now, this is the Duration Paint by Sherwin-Williams. It already has primer mixed in already, so I did not prime the wall prior. Also, the sales associate said I did not have to prime the wall. Now, I'm not a professional painter. I'm just going by what he said. So, but this paint was amazing. When I rolled over that dark green, it covered up in one little go. So there was no need to really prime the wall. However, I should have primed the wall because the raw wood sucked up so much paint. I had to do like 3 coats just to get that color that I really wanted, and I still didn't get the color I wanted because the color on the wall dried a tad bit darker than I would like, and it's also giving me like a lilac type color. Like it's getting a little purplish here. It's not really giving me a muted pink, but you know, that is okay. I even thought about going back to get a different color from Sherwin-Williams, but I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna let it work. I'm going to make it work. So this is after the first coat, and with the light reflecting off of the wall, it's not directly on the wall. I was not feeling it. I was not feeling this color at all. Don't get me wrong, it is a beautiful color, but it's just not, it was not sizzling in my spirit. I wasn't feeling it like that. You thought I was feeling you? Nah, I wasn't feeling this color like that. So I was like, you know what? Let me just relax. Let's take it in for a few days and see how it makes us feel. See how it makes me feel, because that's what really matters. So I was like, okay. So this, oh, the camera is crooked, but this is the color without any direct sunlight. The sun was hiding behind the clouds. It's a beautiful color. It's a beautiful color, just not what I was going for exactly. Now what I'm working on are the pipes for the stove. I am going to paint them black, but in order to do so, I had to take off the sticker. Now it was really cold. The sun went away and it was getting windy. A storm was coming through. So I had to use a blow dryer to soften up that gooey stuff to peel off the tape. So that's what I'm doing here with my blow dryer while peeling off the sticky tape. Then I started to spray paint it black. Now the spray paint I use is a matte black paint, can take up to 2,000 degrees heat. Whew, I had to trust the process on this, because once it started to dry, I was like, what is happening here? What is happening? But it turned out beautiful. So it's 2 days later, and I'm still thinking about the color. Like, do I want to change my mind? Do I want to continue to go forward? Once I put the pipe in front of it with the black, I was like, okay, this could work. This could work. So it's time for us to put the stove in. However, the stove did not come with any legs. Now, this is a used stove that I bought off Marketplace. It's a secondhand piece. I'm repurposing, I'm upcycling the stove. So we could not just put the stove on the raw tile. We had to put it on something. We decided to put it on a piece of granite. And so we went to the store or the yard to see if we can find a small piece of slab to use underneath the stove. And we found a beautiful dark black, not fully black, but it was black enough for me to use in the greenhouse. And also I ran into this beautiful slab of quartz that I am obsessed with. This black and white quartz is, oh my gosh, I think it's beautiful. As I stated before, style is subjective. Many people might think this is tacky or it's just not their style, and that is okay. But this piece right here, I'm definitely putting this piece in the house that we're currently working on right now. I am obsessed. Like, I love it. Anyway, back to the greenhouse. So this granite piece was extremely heavy. It looks small, but it was extremely heavy. Now, remember, the floors are gradually sloped. The floors are not fully leveled. And in order for us to level the granite, we had to make 2 small holes in the front and put in 2 small metal legs that are adjustable, because the front of the granite slopes down towards the drain so water can flow out naturally without any issues. We had to make sure that the front was leveled with the back. That's why the adjustable legs are placed in. Once the stove is onto the granite, it will not be like wobbly trying to move.
Ready? Alright. Pull out the level. No, take out the pan.
When I say this stove is heavy, it is extremely heavy. It took a lot to bring it inside the garden and to get it inside the greenhouse. But she's here and she's not going anywhere. How gorgeous is she? Amazing. Just beautiful. I'm in love and I'm obsessed. Okay? She's everything and more. I paid $200 for this piece and it is worth every penny. So it started to wobble once again. It doesn't have any legs, so we had to make sure the stove itself was also leveled. We doctored it up with some scrap pieces of tiles and things that we had left over. We got it together. You can see the major difference in paint. But I guess it doesn't really matter, right?
Even if this was shiny like that, eventually by the heat going through it, it's gonna turn it matte black anyway. So that's why it's matte black to begin with.
When we initially started framing for the greenhouse, we did not take into account the venting of the stove. So now that it's time to vent out, we were having some issues. There was a stud directly in the middle of the wall, so we had to either turn it to the left or turn it to the right instead of going directly out. So there's a little bit of bulkiness at the top looking at it directly, but it's still gorgeous, still cute, and she looks beautiful. Give her some personality, add a little bit of character. She's still that girl.
It's best to get on the elbow.
We've already put the other elbow. Oh. And there she is. She is absolutely gorgeous. She's beautiful. She's in. Next, we're going to add some large floating shelves on either side, and I am excited to get the space up and ready to go. I still cannot believe this is mine. The color, the floor, the stove, mwah, chef kiss. It's really coming together. So that's all I have for you guys this week. See y'all next week. Bye.